This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
Brought to you by the North Law Firm. For car accidents and negligent security cases, call Joe at 239-337-1191. By Crime Stoppers of Southwest Florida. Report crimes and get paid with nobody knowing your identity. 1-800-780-TIPS. And by Lee.
Southwest Florida, welcome back to Lee Pitts Live. So glad that you joined us here at the Collaboratory. And we have a fabulous show. The second part of the show, we're going to get a chance to, finally, you guys will see us together. Yajaida Vasquez, Arise to Your Health host, is here. Yajaida, welcome back to your own show. I'm on your show. I'm kind of bogarting you today.
Thank you for having me.
It's always good to be seen with you. You do such a great job. I've been watching you over the last few months on your show, Arise to Your Health, and I have learned so much from listening to you, from cholesterol to high blood pressure to diabetes to obesity, all these types, wide range of topics that you've been covering. And the feedback that I've been getting from the community has just been outstanding. What has it been like for you personally to know that you're educating our community and getting them onto a healthier lifestyle?
Well, Lee, this is the most rewarding thing for me because, we're out here trying to get people healthy all the time in the office. Not all of us have the opportunity to do this wide range like me. So it's just become, exciting for me to see that it's touching so many people and transforming lives out there, and that indeed I'm making people, healthier, not just in a little setting, but everywhere here in Southwest Florida.
Yeah, you've gotten a chance to kind of move around with Lee Pitts Live, and you can see all the different places that we've gone to. And one of the things that I noticed that when you do your presentations, you're always prepared. So people need to know that when they see you on air giving a rise to your health, you do your research, don't you?
Absolutely. I'm always looking for subjects that are important. People that are in my office that come to see me bring these things all the time. And so those questions that are burning in my own patients are the ones that made me want to do these shows for the people out there.
And that's what I like about it too, because what you're bringing to television is real world situation. You're not guessing at it. You're seeing it every day, like you just said.
That's right. That's right.
So you don't know this, but every year we pick a person of the year for various categories. And it was so easy for Lee Pitts Live to select you as the person of the year.
Oh, my goodness.
Right. And I'll read this to you and I'll make our presentation to you. It says the 2019 Lee Pitts Live Person of the Year for Health and Medical Education, presented to Yajaida Vasquez for your superb work providing medical services and education in Southwest Florida and internationally. For you are a true treasure. Now, when I say internationally, I want people to know, and I'm going to interview you in the future, but you have done some work abroad. Speak to that.
Well, yes, I do have a clinic out in Tanzania, Africa, that started a few years back, and we just actually opened the actual clinic. I've just been providing healthcare services out there to HIV positive women, and so I'm just excited to do that, and in Haiti as well.
Okay, well, let me provide this to you.
Thank you so much.
What's your, go ahead and make some comments.
Well, I'm just really honored, Lee, honestly, to receive this, and so humbled because, when we do the work that we just do it because we want to, and I do this because it's my passion and because it's my great responsibility. I think that when we're given talents that we are responsible to give back, and so that's been my goal always, to give back to my community and for the world, because we're here to change it. And so changing the world is my biggest thing. So I'm just really humbled to have this have this award.
Okay, so we'll let it sit right here. What's your topic going to be today?
Today we're going to be talking about advanced directives.
Okay, advanced directive, big word, people. Yajaida Vasquez, take it away.
Well, welcome again, everyone, to Arise to Your Health with me, your host, Yajaida Vasquez from Suncoast Medical Centers. And so today we're going to be talking about a subject that is very important to me. It's a little delicate for some people to talk about it, but like I said, indeed it's something that we cannot ignore. And usually when we do talk about this subject, it's a little bit too late. So today we're going to be talking about, like I mentioned, advanced directives, and I'll tell you a little bit more about it as we move on. But most of us don't like to discuss death or like to discuss serious illnesses. But again, it's inevitably a part of our lives. And so this year, I lost both of my grandparents, and they died within a 6-month span from each other. They both had dementia. And it came to a point where it was affecting everything. How were they going to make decisions for themselves? What were they going to do with certain things? And so it was important that we had these conversations early on in order to avoid their wishes not being done. And so that's where the advance directives come in. I was so glad to have those conversations with my grandparents because, like I said, in the end, it became really difficult for them to speak what their wishes were going to be. Other family members were trying to get involved. And so I wanted to make sure that I honored them in life and then after they passed away with exactly what they wanted. I wanted to make sure that they were taken care of just like they wanted to be taken care of and that things were done just in the way that they wanted them. Not so much my wishes or anybody else's wishes, but their own. At first, it was not an easy conversation, even for myself, who talks about death and talks about serious illnesses all of the time. When it comes to our family, is close to our heart. But I knew the importance of it, and again, it was really important that I did discuss that with my family when I needed to. And so, what's an advance directive? An advance directive is a written statement that we make where we show what the person's wishes are regarding their medical treatment. It can also be a financial document, but in this case, we're going to talk about what's important as far as our medical treatment. And this happens when the person can no longer communicate whatever their wishes are. In my grandparents' case, it was dementia. It could be other things, a stroke, or any other situation that may not allow you to be able to let your wishes known. There are two types of these advance directives. One of them is called the living will, and the other one is a POA, or power of attorney. I was the power of attorney for my grandparents, both medically and financially. But the living will is just outlining your wishes. Basically, you can just speak that out or write them down. The power of attorney is when you assign someone as your agent or representative to make these decisions for you after you are not able to do so. So how do you get started? Well, like I said, it's a difficult way kind of like to come up with these things, but we have all these access and all these resources to make this happen. So the first thing is to kind of start thinking about it and write down your wishes. There's actually a very easy document online that's called 5 Wishes. And this document is easy and also it's legal and it's valid here in the state of Florida. And it helps to assist you in your planning. You don't really need an attorney. You just need to get those things written down and signed, and that's about it. You can get that notarized if you like, and if you need to, you can also get an attorney. But it's just important that you start writing them down. And what the 5 wishes do is that it just say exactly how it is that you want to address these very important 5 areas. So the first one is, who do you want to take care of you? In other words, who's going to be your agent? How do you want nurses to be, doctors, etc.? What medical treatments do you want? What medical treatments do you not want? How comfortable you want to be? How do you want people to treat you? So and also, how do you want your loved ones to know in this situation? Your spiritual needs, etc. So those are the important things that are there. And so you can go online, you can get this form and answer those questions and actually just draw up a document, and that should be kept in a safe place and let your agent or representative know that those documents are there in the event that something were to happen, they are there. Although it's not really easy, like I said, to think about this subject, we need to do this planning, because the planning ahead not only will guarantee that your wishes are honored, but it also helps your family and your friends not to have to second guess what's best for you when all of these issues do arise. So being informed as always and being prepared is always, always best. I know that there's a lot of questions that are probably going to arise to this, and we don't have a lot of time, but you can also find me on my website, which is www.suncoastmed.com. You can follow me on Facebook and on Instagram for some live feeds on there, and you can ask questions there, and I'll be happy to answer more about advance directives. But please don't ignore it, and make sure that you have this paperwork ready just in case something happens. And that is all the time that we have today. I hope that this helped you today to keep you well informed. I also want you to keep always healthy, Southwest Florida. And until the next time on Arise on Your Health, this is Yajaida Vasquez, and just stay tuned for more Lee Pitts Live.
Hello, everybody. This is Lee Pitts, the host of the award-winning Lee Pitts Live here on Fox 4. We appreciate you watching our show here on our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, clicking below. Let everybody else know that they can subscribe as well. Also, when we're on the air on Fox 4, you can also catch us streaming live at 8:30 a.m. in the morning on fox4now.com. Just click on live and you get us all types of ways at your convenience. That's Lee Pitts Live.